This video is about the Playlister portal, some of the different information inside of it, and how to begin to look at where your content is stored. So let's go ahead and hop into it and start walking through what needs to be done inside the Playlister portal. So let me switch over. All right, so very first thing that you can see as we look at our portal is we have our actual playlist tab. So if I click on that, I can see all of the playlists that we have. We have tried to split out the playlist into different room areas. With Praise Workshop, we have multiple playlists that are running every single month. And so we have kind of split those out into an April and we have May playlist here. If you would like to, you can click on any of those playlists and you can hover over items and see what those items are. This is a quick way to access and see what content is there. So this is in your playlist area. We have also split out for the ones and twos based on the week of the month, and you can see all that content there. And you can see that we have actually already added in our VBS content. So we are beginning to work on VBS already, and we are super excited for that this summer. We have added in all of our music. This is actually available on the application in your rooms already. So if you need extra content on a Sunday morning, we have already uploaded the VBS music and you can begin to play that in your rooms. All right, so that is the playlist section. There is another area over here that we will talk back later. This is where we can drag all of our content in and create our playlist through that content, but we will cover that in another video. So let's just keep plugging away. All right. So under the playlist area here, we have media. Now in this is where we add all of our media to our Playlister account. Most of our media has already been added. There are a few things that are not added through this. We'll walk through that in a later video. Primarily, any of our content that we get directly from Orange is already uploaded to our Playlister account, and so it is in a different area. But inside of this media bin, we can look and see all of the content. We can preview that content and make sure that everything is correct. We can also delete content if we need to. And you have an actual preview, so we can pull up the content and watch the content. So that is our media area. Our screens area. Now this is something that you as the end user will probably never have to deal with. This is something that we work with on the IT side of things and getting all of the infrastructure in place to properly do this program. But this is where we can view all of the screens for the area. Right now it's saying that several TVs are offline. What that means is that those TVs are off. They are just turned off. It's not necessarily a warning factor for me as the technology integrator. So when these TVs are online, we can see that they are there, they're connected, they are syncing in the content, and that everything is working the way that they need to. But this is also where we can see when these TVs were last turned off and all that, so we can troubleshoot from a distance if need be. So this is something that's very nice for us to work through. We have items split out in ones and twos and Praise Workshop. The reason for this is that it allows us to send certain content to certain rooms. But like I said, you as the end user will most likely never need to work on this page. And this is a great thing for us on the more integration and making sure everything is working side of things. But this is also available on your tab. And so this is what that screen is. The next thing is schedule. So we are not using schedule as of right now. Scheduling allows us to send when playlists need to auto start and auto stop, and when we have recurring events or anything like that. This is not a feature that we are using at the current state. This is a feature we may implement in the future, but as of right now, we will not be using this feature. So that is what this screen is. And yeah, down in the bottom, we have a help area. This can help with several different things, how to work through syncing content and resetting items. and our help and knowledge support base. So any of that information that you would need, it is available here at the bottom. And at the very bottom, you can actually see your user account and the information for your accounts here. So we can also see screen settings in which we can make different settings that we need for colors and all of that. It's already been set up, and how we can create user profiles and all of that. If you need to update your password, this is where you would go to update your password. So you would go to settings, you go to update password, and you can put your current password in and then type in your new passwords if you need to change your passwords for any reason. And we can also see your user account. Here's what I would recommend. Go into your user account, make sure your name is correct, add a photo so that way we can see who you are, and go ahead and pick which department you are going to be with. So if you are with the preschool department, go ahead and put in kids. If you are with students, put in students. I'm on the production and IT side of things, so that's where I'm at. And this allows us to quickly see where you are at with our Playlister accounts. So that is all on the actual interface of Playlister. We're going to continue in some more videos on how to create playlists, how to pull in media, and how to make everything work. So join us later for that one.